CO2 is definitely a big challenge for the steel industry in Europe, as you've all read in the newspapers recently. But it's important to know that the steel industry started reducing its CO2 output already more than 40 years ago. And this is way before legislation or the talks came in 2007. In this 40-year period, the CO2 reduction of the steel companies in Europe have reduced by 50%. However, we also have to recognize that with today's technology, we only have very little room to improve further. The classic blast furnace system, as is well known, only has very few opportunities left in terms to improve efficiency. So, if the steel industry wants to meet the new challenges on CO2, a paradigm in technology is required. And I'm very glad to say that the European steel industry as a whole, supported by the European Union, is investing close to 1 billion euros at this moment in different types of technological trials to see what we can do to make a step change of another 50% in CO2 emissions. Now, there are 4 different technologies being trialed at this moment under the big heading name of ULCOS, ultra-low carbon dioxide steelmaking. And as chairman of Appeal, I can objectively take just one of the 4 examples, which is at Tata Steel in IJmuiden, where we have the so-called Hisana project, which is a crucial one because it is a manufacturing technology which aims to take out 2 of the 3 manufacturing steps which exist today in order to make liquid steel. Now, if that is achieved, it will reduce CO2 emissions by 50%. The other 3 technologies are just as effective, and we are sure as a steel industry as a whole that we will come with a solution. However, time is required. And that's my major concern I have at this moment, is that the European Commission is not giving the steel industry enough time to take proper action.
Well, I think in all of these technological developments, it's a matter of how much time will it take. I can't, as you say, speak for the Commission, but I'm really amazed. Actually, I hadn't heard those figures, Hugo, of the amount of money that's being invested, and secondly, the goal that you've set for yourselves. So I certainly support that move and wish you luck with it. I'm sure that we're going to find a better way of doing it.